up there, and it's just devastating. I don't have any words to explain it.
How much time did you have?
Quite a bit of time. When it started hailing, and it was just, I said, well, sirens started going off, and I just went in the closet. My husband wouldn't go, so.
Okay. But you're doing okay right now. Your house?
It's gone. It's totally gone. The cars are gone. Everything's gone.
Okay, well, thank you very much. I'm going to let you get back with your family. Guys, I want to bring in Jesse now. Jesse is also a Moore resident. He was actually at the elementary school, which is just 2 streets over from here. Jesse, we've heard a lot of damage over there. Tell me exactly what you saw when you went over there.
I just heard some lady down the street. She was screaming about the elementary school, so I headed that way. Got there, and it's pretty much gone. Me and 4 other guys pulled a teacher out. She was on top of 3 kids. The kids were fine. She was hurt pretty bad. We put her on a door and then put her on top of a Jeep and wheeled her out to the ambulances because there were so many cars around. But other than that, as far as I know, most of the kids got out.
And I know a lot of parents have been trying to get a hold of our station, trying to find out if their kids are okay. Again, though, describe that scene and exactly what was going on when you got over there.
Kids everywhere, people running around screaming. There was cars on their sides. School's just gone. I mean, you really can't tell what was the front and what was the back anymore.
And people were yelling for help?
Yeah, so to speak, yeah. Looking for their children.
So we've gotten reports that I guess a search and rescue mission is going on right now with first responders. What have you heard? Are you in contact with anybody at the school?
No, I don't have any kids, so I mean, as far as I know, they've gotten all of them out.
Have you had a chance to walk up and down this street, and if so, what are you seeing? What are people telling you?
My house was pretty untouched, but as far as I can see, everybody else's, their houses are just gone. I pulled this gentleman out here in the wheelchair, and I mean, he was all right, but everybody else seems to be fine.
Describe what it was like, though, when this tornado was coming through.
I just stepped outside whenever I saw it behind the house, and I ducked back inside and hit the bathroom, and then I just heard everything crumbling around me.
Why did you come out here, though? What are you doing out?
I had just gotten home from work. I hadn't really heard anything about it, and I just heard the wind howling outside, so I had to get out there and see what was going on.
I know there's tons of traffic all over the city of Moore. We're hearing lots of rumors about injuries, potentially fatalities. What have you heard, and what have you seen in other areas other than this neighborhood?
Other than this neighborhood, I haven't been anywhere. Heard Briarwood Elementary's gone. There was a fire a couple streets down. I saw several people hurt. Policemen trying to get them out. Other than that, I was just trying to make sure everybody's all right.
And I can smell in the air right now. There's that smell, that potent smell of gas. What's going on?
It's just most people's gas meters in their backyards are broken. Lots of power lines are down. Everything's just gone. Yeah.
Right now, though, and just getting a look at this as my photojournalist Brian Dixon just shows us the street, all this destruction, it is truly stunning to think that everybody has gotten out alive. When you look at this, what goes through your mind?
How sad it is. It's really sad that everybody had to lose their houses. It's just sad.
I know there's no cell phone service in the area. People trying to get a hold of their loved ones. I just want to give you an opportunity. I'm sure some of your family may be worried about your friends. Is there anything you want to say right now to your family and friends?
I've gotten in touch with my family, but 3-run, True Line Parkour, I'm good, man.
Again, though, we're not, obviously as we're showing this destruction in this neighborhood, we're not that far from the school. I think a lot of people, if they would have seen what you had seen over there, may have stayed back. What made you want to jump in there and help out?
My parkour group's pretty active in the community. We like to get out there and, be positive. And so, my first thought was to get out and help my neighbors. I have lots of elderly people around me. I wanted to make sure they were all right.
May 3rd, 1999, powerful tornado blew through Moore. Looking at this damage, how does that tornado compare to this one?
As far as this part of the neighborhood, I'd say it's just as bad because the May 3rd didn't really come through here. But I think the May 3rd was a lot bigger. I was real little whenever it went through.
Right now, we can see this gentleman. He's wrapped up in a blanket. He's in a wheelchair. Again, talk about how you helped him out and what you saw right after the tornado blew through this neighborhood.
There was lots of houses down. We found him back in a hallway. Me and a couple other gentlemen, we pulled him out through the doorway, and then we had to throw his wheelchair over the wall because we couldn't get it around. But we wheeled him over to this house over here, and he seems fine to me.
Jesse, I want to thank you for your time. I know you're out here trying to help out. You're doing a great thing. You're a brave guy. And obviously, if we can help you guys out with anything, let us know. So we'll let you go. Guys, there you go. You're getting an eyewitness account, and that is really the Oklahoma standard out here. Strangers coming out here, neighbors all trying to help each other out. I want to step away, though.
Hey, Michael, I need to interrupt you. Michael. Okay, we've got to interrupt Michael. I need to go back over to Chief Meteorologist Damon Lane. We've got another tornado situation. Damon, what can you tell us?
Yeah, it looks like we do have a tornado on the ground. This coming in the corner of, it looks like Highway 99 and 940. So that is going to be for now moving in the Creek County. So it looks like, yeah, large tornado coming down here, and it looks like we're zooming in right here. This is going to be it right here. This is moving into Creek County here. This is going to be southeast of Stroud. This is but Rich Junction and Depew up there. That is going to be moving into Creek County. Again, we just got a report from the emergency manager in Creek County. It says tornado on the ground at the corner of Highway 940 and Highway 99. So again, that is moving into Creek County right now. This is going to be moving in near the Tulsa viewing area. It looks like this was a brief touchdown. Of course, we still continue to see the rotation. You can see the inflow coming in right here. This is where the tornado will be right here. And again, you can see probably seeing the couplets right there, the red and the green. So that still continues to indicate what looks like a tornado. Looks like it was brief, but we did get a report coming in from an emergency manager, Joey Wakefield. He did say that there was a tornado on the ground at Highway 940 and Highway 99. All right, so we're going to continue to watch this storm very closely. Rusty, let's go down to Garvin County. Let's go ahead and look at this one. Looks like they replaced the tornado warning with a severe thunderstorm warning. This will move into Pottawatomie County and into Seminole County. So the tornado warning has been replaced with a severe thunderstorm warning. This is a very large severe thunderstorm warning. As I read off the counties here, this is going to be for northeastern Garvin County, southwestern Hughes County, southeastern McLean County, northern Pontotoc County, southeastern Pottawatomie County, and central Seminole County. This is until 6 p.m. It's a severe thunderstorm. The tornado threat has diminished, that the National Weather Service did not extend this tornado warning any farther. They decided to replace it with a severe thunderstorm warning, golf ball size hail right along Highway 177 here, Route 177. Moving, this is going to, the hail will fall around Asher. This is going to continue to move up just south of St. Louis here. You can see our radar still depicting hail sizes right now. It looks like that's depicting about quarter size hail. Looks like max hail sizes were up around golf ball size hail. Paul, I'm going to send it back over to you.
Okay, Damon, thank you very much. I am getting some very important information regarding our schools. Briarwood Elementary School, those kids are being moved over to 156th and Vicky Drive. So if you have a child over at Briarwood Elementary School, you're not going to be able to pick them up right there. You need to go over to 156th and Vicky Drive. That's where all of your kids are going to be. That's where you're going to be able to pick them up and take them home this evening. I want to talk a little bit about cell phone service, because one of the issues, as you might imagine, is you can't get through down there. You cannot get through, not only physically, but you just can't get through on your cell phones right now. The one thing you can do, you can get through on a text message. I've gotten a message from AT&T themselves. They are asking people to use that text messaging service so you can reach your loved ones and try to get information to folks, because right now there is most likely damage to the cell phone service. You're not going to be able to make a call and get through there. Getting some more information right now, this is the H.E. Bailey Turnpike. We're talking about mile marker 107, the northbound lanes and the Norman Spur. Those are closed right now. There's an accident. There's also tornado damage in that area. So you're going to have to find an alternate route to get into Oklahoma City. So they're going to talk about this when the road's back open. It is just after 5 o'clock right now. So this has has been closed for about 20 minutes. So it's the H.E. Bailey Turnpike at mile marker 107, the northbound lane. So the Norman Spur is what is going to be closed. And we're going to continue to see roads like this that are closed. Both directions of I-35, north and southbound, those are closed. In fact, our crews are having a very difficult time getting over into that area. We talked to Morgan Chesky just a little while ago. They're trying to get over there. My co-anchor Jessica Shambach, she is on her way to the scene as well. So it is a very slow go. We're having to find our routes to get through there. One of the problems that they're having, they want emergency crews to be able to get through this situation. With all the traffic that's stacked up, they're having a really hard time. We spoke with Trooper Betsy Randolph with the Oklahoma Highway Patrol just a short time ago, and one of the things she said, if you are out there and you have no business being out there, they're going to have a real problem with you. So you need to stay off the roads, even if you're into Oklahoma City, because this is spilling all the way. I mean, Moore's just a suburb. It's not very far away, and I know a lot of folks live in Moore. As a matter of fact, Moore often describes themselves as really just a bedroom community to the city of Oklahoma City. So many people are going to be trying to get home, get to their houses. If you can't reach your loved one, what you want to do is text them. That's coming from AT&T themselves, saying, please send us a text message to your loved one so you can get in touch with them. And that's really the best way to communicate with them right now. Again, our crews are headed over to those scenes. We continue to get those pictures. I mean, we saw that picture from Michael Sudden right there. Wow, what devastation. We saw the folks sitting there. We saw the guy in the wheelchair, and his friend said, or the neighbor, it wasn't even a friend, he just said, I found that guy in a hallway. We heard from the lady there, and she said, I went in the closet. One of the things that is so encouraging that Damon has talked about through all of this is Michael Sudden asked her, he said, how much time did you have to get to a safe spot? And she said, you know what, we had quite a bit of time. And that is the life-saving information that is coming through on all of this new equipment that is out there right now to detect tornadoes and storms. One of the things Damon often talks about is oftentimes you have maybe a 13-minute window to try to get into a place where there's a safe spot. And just, you look here, and these are folks just moving some things around. I'm not sure what they have in that bag. I'm guessing just some of their belongings right there. You just see the neighborhood, and this is just one of those neighborhoods. Now, we see a service person right there. I don't know if that is in fact their property or if they are just on the scene already helping out. But you're going to see a lot more scenes like this. We talked to the Director of Emergency Management, Albert Ashwood, just a short time ago as well. And one of the things that he talked about, most likely the National Guard is going to be deployed into the area to try to get some folks out. And I want to take you back out to KOCO's Morgan Chesky right now. Morgan, I know you've been making your way over into that area. What can you tell us right now where you are, Morgan?
Paul, right now I'm at Vicky Drive and 156 Court. We're about a quarter mile from Briar Creek Elementary School. I was with photojournalist Andrew Donnelly. We're coming up. We saw a lot of people gathered on a nearby home here. We stopped. Immediately, people were coming up to us asking us questions. Do you know if everyone's okay? Turns out this is an impromptu command center of sorts because the elementary school had to be evacuated. I'm looking at teachers here. They tell me the roof is completely ripped off that school. All their cars are gone. Right now, I can't say that I'm being told that no one was seriously injured at that school. The police have dogs that are making their way through what's left of Briar Creek Elementary School to make sure there is no one left behind there. In the meantime, I have a list of names I want to read out of children who are here at this address, and the address is, listen to this, it is 15613. That's 15613 on Vicky Drive, just south of Moore. This is where parents can come pick up their children. They're here. They have been brought here from Briar Creek after that tornado moved through here. Everyone, a lot of people covered in mud. I'm seeing some minor injuries here. I'm going to grab this notebook paper here. I'm going to go ahead and read off the list of students' names. Forgive the pronunciation here. But parents or relatives, we have Austin Nicole, who is here. We have Nancy Wynn, who is here. Shaylin Colwell. We have Ryland Albert. We have Teresa Bowie. Matt Grant. We have Caden Harris, Rick Hall, Mary Joseph, Anthony Carpillo, Geraldo Gonzalez. We have Megan Luster, Caitlin Stacy, Gabby Crinolini. We have Noah Blasco, Going to the back side of the page here, bear with me. All these are names of students who are at Briar Creek Elementary. They have been brought to the intersection of Vicky Drive and 156 Court just south of Moore. People can come pick up their children here. It's safe. You are able to make it through here if you can, and you can pick up their children. They are being cared for right now. Those names again, we have Ava Lane, who is here, Serena Lane. We have Catherine Walker. We have Skylin Franklin. We have Jaron Gary, Cadence Walton, Ian McMillan, Aiden Coker, Brooke Rogers, Sarah Dunn, Ashley Glover, Evan Lowe, Agriana Clark, Aliva Alexander, Logan Parker, Kaylee Hopkins, and Brooke Kelly. Again, those are the students' names at the elementary school. It's here at Vicky Drive and 156 Court. I have an administrator here from the school. Please, if you don't mind me asking, just can you describe what it was like just a few hours ago?
It was like a war zone. Oh, man. It was like a war zone. It was terrible. There's power lines down. There's hurt children. We're scared.
And right now, what is the main goal going forward here? You said that dogs are going through the school. You don't believe anyone is still trapped inside that school. That was a problem earlier. Tell me why.
I don't know if there's anybody still trapped in the school or not. I got the group of kids that are here with me, and we walked and drove down here. There was a group of children on the playground when I got to them.
Whenever you knew that tornado was moving in, what did you do to try to keep everyone safe? You knew how big it was. You don't have a basement at the school. What was the strategy?
I live in the neighborhood, and I walked over to the school to get one of the children that I care for, and then I ended up with this group of children.
A lot of people pitching in here, Paul, just trying to make sure all these kids are okay. We have a live shot coming up here just momentarily. We're going to bring you these live pictures here. Parents coming up to the scene right now, picking up their children. We're going to go back to you in the meantime, but we will keep you posted. Again, if you are looking for children from Briar Creek Elementary, Vicky Drive, and 156 Court, and that's where they are right now. Everyone's being given bottles of water. They're being taken care of. No serious injuries that we're being told at this time. We will keep you posted. Paul, Jess?
And Morgan, I want to ask you one more time. Most of these students, no injuries right there, or just very minor injuries from these students?
Correct. I spoke to a teacher when I arrived on the scene. She had a nasty gash on her leg. I asked her what happened. She said a wall fell on me. But she managed to get her kids down here.
Hey, Morgan, we're seeing your photograph right now. There's the teacher with the list and all of the students right there.
Okay. All right. I'm going to, can you hear me?
So, yeah, show us around the neighborhood there just a little bit. We see it looks like they're checking list of the kids.
Right. I'm going to go ahead and get off my phone, and you should be able to hear me just fine. Let me turn on my microphone here.
And Morgan, go ahead and give us the address as you're getting that one more time.
Sure.
Just listen to the cross street, and you should be able to get it. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we got you, Morgan. Sound good.
Okay, good deal. The cross street is at Vicky Drive and 156 Court. Again, excuse me, ma'am. Again, I read off, this is the list of children's names. They've been brought here to the house. You can see still plenty of names. We went through them once. We'll go through that again here in just a moment. But you can see that there are a lot of people here trying to find out just what's going on. We have some of the students here. Yes, ma'am?
We have a Logan Parker and his brother and sister, and Logan is hurt.
Okay.
So we need his mother as soon as possible.
We have a Logan Parker?
Yes. A Logan Parker. What is his sister's name? And his brother and sister.
Logan Parker and his brother and sister. Yes. How badly are they injured?
Logan has a little puncture on his back.
Okay, Logan has a small cut to his back, a puncture. He has a puncture to his back. We're asking if the Parker family, if you happen to know them and you can get in touch with them right now, tell them to come to the intersection of Vicky Drive and 156. You can see people trying to get around however they can. Let me tell you one of the biggest problems is that so many people are on the roads right now trying to get around, and it's making that gridlock all around every side of Moore. Emergency vehicles having a tough time. I was talking
talking to the sheriff's deputies. We have yet to see an ambulance be able to make their way here just because of all of the streets that run north and south out of the main thoroughfares. They are gridlocked here in Moore. It's hard to hear you guys. Forgive me. You're not going to be able to ask me questions just right now. We're going to work on that. But I want to talk to this young man right here. You were inside the school, and tell me what happened.
Well, I was in my classroom building, and we were told to get in our tornado precaution systems. But then they moved us to the boys and girls bathroom. And then some kids were not following directions of staying away from under the sinks and stuff. And they got under there, and cinder blocks and everything collapsed on them, but they were underneath, so that kind of saved them a little bit. But I mean, they were trapped in there. Teachers had to hurry up and get them outside because a gas leak happened, and over on 149th.
Forgive me for asking, what's your name and what grade are you in, man?
My name is Brady, and I'm in 6th grade.
Brady, so you're in 6th grade, you're there at the school. Whenever you left the school, could you tell me what it looked like when you walked outside after that storm hit? What was left?
It was just debris. There was just cars beat up. My mom was flipping out about her car.
Are you doing all right, bud? I know this is pretty wild to take all in at one time. Have you had a chance to talk to your mom?
Yeah, she was on top of me. She was able to be with me.
Is she a teacher?
Yeah. She's a 6th grade teacher as well. I mean, she was my 4th hour and stuff. I mean.
It's all right, bud.
So.
Hey, thanks so much for talking. Thank y'all. And again, we're hearing more and more stories like this come in from Briar Creek Elementary School right now. Paul, Jess, very difficult moments here. We are less than a quarter mile from the school itself right now. And again, if you're just now tuning in, we are at the intersection of Vicky Drive and 156 Court. This is where students have been brought from Briar Creek. If you need to pick them up, you can find them here. Again, in a few minutes, I'm going to reread that list of names. Some parents have come by and picked up their students. We're hearing reports of minor injuries, but ones that do need to be tended to, and that's made even more difficult by the fact that emergency vehicles are not able to reach this point very easily due to all the traffic that's making away right now. Just to show you how many people are left behind, to give you an idea of the scene. Andrew, go ahead. We're just in front of this couple's front yard, and people are gathering here asking questions, trying to get any information they can. I can tell you just one of the biggest hurdles to overcome right now is the lack of cell phone service in this entire area. We were trying to set up a live shot. I was trying to relay information back to the station, and we were not able to get a call out. I walked around here. No one else could. Everyone checking their phones. That's only adding to the confusion and the chaos here right now. The storm has passed, but now we're dealing with a whole other problem, and that's communication. Andrew, we have a list right here. I want to go ahead and go over it one more time while I put my microphone back on here and just let folks know that people are being tended to here and that parents are being able to pick up their kids. This is an updated list.
That's the last list I have, yes.
Okay, so this is the last list we have here, and these are all students from the school right now.
Yes, that are here.
Okay, all right, and so I'm going to go ahead and go over it one more time. If you hear a name, please, and I missay it, please correct me. But again, we have, and are these numbers, what do they refer to?
That is their grades. I got some of their grades.
Okay, we do have some of their grades. So 2nd grader, Austin Nicole. We have Nancy Wynn, 2nd grader as well. Andrew, while I'm reading these names, let's just go ahead and show some faces in hopes people recognize some of the kids here and can treat them and give them some help. We have Ryland Albert. We have Ethan Okiyu. We have Teresa Bowie. Listen to these names, folks. They are students at Briar Creek Elementary School. We have Matt Grant. We have Rick Hall. Anthony Carpio. We have Joseph Mary. Geraldo Gonzalez. We have Joanna. We have Wayne Joanna. We have Caitlin Stacy, Megan Luster, Gabby Crinolini. We have Noah Glasgow. We have Ava Lane, Serena Lane, Brandon Krupp, Catherine Walker. We have Charissa Rojas, Skylyn Franklin. We have Jaron Gary. We have Caden Walton, Ian McMillan, Brooke Rogers. We have Sarah Dunn, Ashley Glover. We have Olivia Floud, Aiden Coker. We have Evan Lowe. We have Agriana Clark, Joe Bryant. We have Aleva Alexander, Logan Parker. Logan Parker was the young man that was mentioned earlier. He has a small puncture to his back, something that needs to be treated. We have Kaylee Hopkins and Brooke Kelly, all at the intersection of Vicky Drive and Southwest 156th Court. This is not an official place. This is merely a home that has been set up in hopes of giving people a place to come and pick up their children who are at Briar Creek Elementary. That's just about a quarter mile